We are wrapping up day 2 of the 2023 NFL Draft here at Chat Sports headquarters. It is about 10:30, not as late as yesterday, surprisingly. And honestly, I've got to say, it only gets longer from here. Bengals didn't do too terribly today as opposed to some other teams. Really bolstered down the defense with DJ Turner starting off with that number 60 pick in the second round. We talked about him in a mock draft earlier this week. This was a good grab, if you ask me. The guy out of Michigan, look, James Yoder over here, pretty big fan of anybody coming out of Michigan, and he's an advocate for Turner. This is a fantastic athlete, okay? He's got fluidity. He's got burst. He's good. He got good movement. I mean, I think looking at a secondary that saw a lot of guys leave in free agency, this was a very good move moving forward. You had Joey Porter on the board. Steelers took him at the beginning of day 2. This was a guy that was probably one of the best, or is one of the best in this draft class, one of the best corners in the draft class. Tom Downey had him ranked as the 8th best corner overall, the 38th best prospect. Like I said, he is a fantastic athlete. He's got good fluidity, burst, movement, and he does struggle a little bit against bigger receivers just because he lacks length. But again, an athlete, he gets it done. This is a good addition. The Athletics' Dan Brugler has this to say on DJ Turner. Turner's limited length and play strength are amplified versus bigger targets, but he is smart, explosive, and competitive and should continue to ascend in coverage. He doesn't back down and shows the movement, ability, and toughness desired at nickel in the NFL. Look, Dan Brugler has said a lot of things about a lot of prospects in this draft. That is probably something you really want to hear for a guy that's headed to Cincinnati. His only downfall is his length, but he's smart. He's got the mental aspect, the physical talent. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm going to give this grade a B+, but let me know what you guys think, what you give the grade or give the pick. Let me know what grade you give. Head down to the comment section, A, B, C, D, or F. Like I said, I'm going to give it a B+. Why? The secondary saw a lot of guys walk away or leave during the offseason. They needed to start kind of fixing things up. This was a very good move to do so. They really hammered that defense today. As I said, not only did they grab cornerback DJ Turner, they also grabbed safety Jordan Battle. Now, I'll be honest with you, Jordan Battle, good safety. I think DJ Turner was the better pick. Obviously, that's why he went in round 2 and Battle went in round 3 at number 95. There was a trade involved there that we'll get to in a moment. But I am going to say, I don't really know why we're focusing so much on the defense. It's not a bad move to say, but I think we all expected them to kind of focus on the offense maybe a little bit. I mean, it's in good shape, but we're going after a corner and a safety on day 2. Here's that trade that I was talking about. They did trade down with the Chiefs. The Chiefs got that number 92 overall, and the Bengals dropped back to 95. They'll also get the 6th round pick from the Chiefs at 217. So that's a plus. I mean, we always like more draft picks, right? Add some more people to the roster. Why not? Before we continue on with draft grades and some draft targets later on, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are going to be covering the rest of the draft. Again, rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. Really long day tomorrow, but super exciting. They'll grab a whole bunch more guys, and we'll keep you guys updated on who they do grab, all the news and rumors going around the draft, around the Bengals, even after the draft, into training camp, preseason, through the season. Hit the sub button. You'll be covered for all things Cincinnati Bengals. Jordan Battle in 2022 had 71 tackles, just 1 interception, and 2 passes defended. Look, he's got lots of experience, okay? He's played over 3,000 snaps at Bama. He's got great instincts. He's rarely out of position. So there you go. Good technique, clean play, right? He does lack the top range you want in a free safety with average athletic traits, okay? Again, our job here is to give you the good and the bad. So these guys coming into Cincy, we're going to tell you what they're good at. We're going to tell you where they struggle. Everybody's got flaws. It's okay. This is something that can be fixed. He can be coached up. He'll fit nicely into maybe the depth part of the secondary. The athletic coming in hot with yet another analysis on another prospect. Dane Brugler says, battles, tape, and skill set scream average, but he is a smart, experienced safety with reliable football character and competitive toughness. He projects as a low-ceiling post-box starter in the NFL with core special teams skills. Again, this is not a move that I'm crazy about. I give it a C+. It's not a bad move. Again, you've got special teams ability there. This is kind of more, maybe he won't be a starter, but it'll be nice to have him around in case we need to throw some people in there. The secondary was a big priority during the offseason. We knew going into the draft that they were going to address it. They were probably going to hit it pretty heavy, and they did that on day 2, a corner and a safety. Overall, I've got to give the Bengals a B. Why am I giving them a B? Well, I agree with getting the defense in shape because we can talk about the offense and the level of play, and I think the offense is in pretty good shape, right? I think you can agree. The defense could have used some help, and it did get the help, right? But as you can see right here, you still got that tight end need, and you still got that running back need. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought they were going to at least go after one of the offensive needs today. I knew they would probably address either a safety or corner, but I thought maybe tight end or running back, as I told you in my mock earlier today. I thought they were going to go after a running back. Didn't happen. So maybe tomorrow. They do have $17.49 million in cap space, which is ranked 8th in the NFL. They have the 8th most money. Good spot to be in. I want to touch on who they gained and who they lost, okay? You got Orlando Brown, Jermaine Pratt, Cody Ford, Irv Smith, Nick Scott. Your O-line got some help with Orlando Brown. Remember, you still have Jonah Williams, who hasn't gotten his trade yet. Lael Collins is recovering from that horrible knee injury. Cody Ford was just added, so you're okay on the front line. You can add some more depth if you want to. Irv Smith is on a 1-year prove-it deal. Boom or bust, you really don't know what's going to happen with that, which is why you have that tight end need. But you can wait till later rounds to grab a tight end. There's still a couple good ones on the board. You lost Jesse Bates, Von Bell. You addressed those today. You got your corner, you got your safety, you fixed up the secondary. You also lost Hayden Hurst, who was a good part of the offense, and Samaje Perine, which is why I say that running back and tight end, those positions need to be addressed because, God forbid, Joe Mixon isn't on the roster. You ain't got no running back. Figure it out. I'm hoping they go get somebody tomorrow. Again, got to give it a B overall. I like the moves. I don't think they're terrible, but we need to keep it going, kind of keep ourselves out of murky water, avoid the problems that could come about if we don't address tight end, running back. Let me know who you want the Bengals to draft next. Head down to the comment section. Give me a name. It could be anybody. It could be somebody we talked about before. It could be somebody I've never said on this show. Tight end, running back, kicker. Apparently we draft kickers in the 3rd round now. Shout out 49ers. Anyway, head down to the comment section. Let me know. As always, we appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see y'all tomorrow.